Shit. I've never been to a club in my life. What you talking about? No, my club. I run my club, and no one's nobody's allowed in it. That's my club right there.
Oh,
My club. I run my club, and it's just me. Nobody. That's my club. It's just me. We live. We live. Damn, he still hates you. What happened? Oh, snap. Is it about the 10? Was it a woman walking in New York for 10 hours? Was it because of that? I watched that a few days ago. I rewatched that. I can hear you. Let me go another tab. Oh snap! They didn't hear anything. Hold on. I heard myself, but I think you muted the stream because I was like getting the echo. But hold on. I heard myself. But they can hear me. That's weird. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. So they can't hear you, but they can hear me. Do you have your That's weird. That's weird. Your mic is on, obviously, so I can hear you. So it's just that is OBS not picking up the mic or something?
Welcome into the conversation. I am your host, Adrian
there we
Lawrence,
go.
and I am joined by
What are you
Lynn
playing?
Tillman Cherry. She's
Oh,
the
that's
Oh, that's
me.
not me.
That's
not
me.
me. I was
They
like,
can hear
what?
me now. They can hear me. Can't y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm watching the.
Them no good bastards can hear me
Okay,
right
they
now.
said it's good. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, them no good bastards can hear me now. I can't believe that. It's always something.
That was weird.
Oh, I was just telling.
Shit.
Yeah, Uber, he's in New York. I did the whole spill. Black Doom just said that the reason why Uber is beefing with me, well, he's not really beefing with me, but he don't want to talk to me because he's supporting that girl that was walking through New York for 10 hours and was getting hit on by guys and was like, this is unacceptable. if a woman walks down the street, a man should never say anything. Should never look at her. Should never say anything to. Come on, man. You in New York? I think she was in Manhattan.
I thought it was Harlem. Was it Harlem?
She was Harlem.
There's
Harlem.
something like only black and Hispanic, basically minorities.
You said she was in Harlem. Harlem is in Manhattan.
Oh, okay. See, I'm not from New York, so you know about that. You know.
Harlem is like you got Manhattan, you know, where you hear about Wall Street, whatever. It's in the opposite direction.
Yeah, Wall Street's the place we steal from.
Yeah, right. It's in the northeast section of that borough. Like if you head northeast, that's where Harlem is. It's on the other side of Central Park. If you walk through Central Park and you get all the way to the end of it, that's Harlem. Coming out the end of it, that's Harlem. But yeah, cat calling. Yeah, Uber's mad at me about the cat calling. Yeah, Meek Mill's dumb. Oh yeah, so if you in Manhattan, it's like 2 million people, almost 2 million people living there. That means there's almost 1 million men there. And you think that you gonna walk down the street and nobody say, "Hey, how's it going?" Not, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was some guy that was disrespectful. I ain't gonna lie, but you expect to walk down the street and no one say anything. You live on planet Earth. You don't live on Mars. It's not gonna happen. I mean, it's just not gonna happen. It's not even realistic. God, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They said, stop disrespecting Meek. That Kobe ball was fire.
Kobe ball?
No, it was nothing wrong with the Kobe ball itself. It's too soon, and you compare yourself to a legend. You don't do that. The ball in and of itself was no problem. The fact that he was comparing himself to Kobe, and that Kobe just lost his life like a year ago, nah.
Damn, it's almost been a year. That's crazy.
He said, "Where I'm from, Meek is a legend."
Meek is a sucker.
Why you say Meek is a sucker?
Well, I don't want to say that because Meek might get snatched up. I don't want to put him in a vulnerable position.
Meek is sending them people after you. He got people where you at.
He's too weak to do it himself, so he's gonna send other people. He can't do it himself.
Yup. Yeah, I could do it myself, that's for sure. Oh, well, Vanessa Bryant going to send them boys after Bum Meek. He said Vanessa Bryant going to send them boys after Bum Meek. Somebody keep retracting their statements, and I can't see it. Now, anyway, I was just telling Black Doom, I went to the club just a minute ago, right? I was just there to meet somebody. And they checking people at the door, but I don't go to clubs. So when I get there and I see them checking everybody, I'm like, yo, shucks. I got my scrap on me. You know what I mean? I was like, I got my scrap on me. They gonna take it. I had to turn around and leave. I went in the door. 2 people, I'm so happy 2 people went in there before me. Because the first person, they went in there, he patted them down. The second person started getting patted down. Then I was like, oh, shucks. I said, I got my scrap. So I turned around and left and hid it. And then went back in there and then just hoped that when I got out, that it would still be there. You ever did that before?
No, I don't keep any heat on me, unfortunately. Nobody will let me.
What you mean?
They're like, oh, there's rules. You can't have that in there. And
oh yeah, I forgot you a convicted felon.
Trouble. Huh?
I forgot you a convicted felon, so you can't have that smoke on you.
Yeah, I can't have that smoke on me.
Can't keep that fire on you. Yeah.
They're lucky.
You gotta have your goons have it.
Basically.
He said, "I'm going out with my chopper like I'm Kobe." Oh, that's what he said. No, that is fire, but nah, you don't say that. I'm going. You talking about the guy's death? I thought he said I'm gonna go out. They gonna remember me like Kobe. I couldn't remember what he said. I thought he was comparing himself to Kobe. Nah, okay, that's a bar. I ain't gonna lie, that is a bar. He said I'm going out with my chopper like Kobe. That's a bar. but that's disrespectful because you're talking about somebody's death and somebody who just died like a year ago. Maybe if it was 5 years from now, people might be like, okay, it's not new. Okay, we you know what I'm saying? Only Vanessa might have been the only person mad at him. You know what I mean? It's 2 years. Mean got it easy with the ladies. I ain't got nothing easy with the ladies. Matter of fact, I was talking with my mans this morning, right? And you know how Elon Musk was talking about they were gonna start a settlement on Mars?
Yeah.
Here's the funny thing. I asked him would he go to Mars? He said no, because I need to see my family. He said, because you can't come back. Once you go to Mars, you can't come back. I said what's going to be funny is, let's say they have 100 women that they send to Mars. And then they send 5 men, just 5. They send to Mars, right? And one of them is a goddamn incel. Right. So one dude, he's smashing 80 girls, right? Out of all 100, he's smashing 80 of them. There's another guy, the next step down. He's smashing 60 of them. Then the next step down, it's 5 guys. The next step down, he got 25. Big.
What the fuck?
It went in my thing. It went in my nasal cavity.
That's what you get for making fun of women. You get me?
Right.
For being an incel.
Yeah, so I'm not making fun of the incel. It just was funny. So anyway, the third guy, he got 25 women he's smashing. So he's like, yo, I'm not doing nowhere near as good as y'all, but I'm good. I got my 25. Yeah, I'm good.
Me. That's me. I'm the 25.
Then the fourth guy, he got 1. He only got 1. He all sad, but he's like, yo, I'm just gonna take my 1. I'm good.
And the one that cheated on him when going to the other people.
Yeah, he cheating. She cheating on him, but he got that 1. He was an incel on Earth. Now in Mars, he got 1. Then there was one more incel. 1. It's one more incel. He got none. And there's 10 girls that ain't messing with nobody. Because everybody's below their standards. You know, or whatever.
They end up being lesbians or something.
Yeah, something. Yeah, they lesbians or everybody below their standards. So the dudes, like the incel guy there's an incel guy who got 1. He just gonna be like, at least I got 1. You know what I mean? Then there's one incel dude. He's like, I came all the way to Mars and they still treat me like I'm a ghost. You know what I mean? And he just killed everybody on the ship. You know what I mean?
Bro, that can be a movie. That can be a movie.
That's what I was thinking. It was gonna be called The Incel. The Incel.
Bro, I can see that happening. Say you won't give me sex or attention. Nobody's getting to live now, and these folks just killing everybody, blowing them all up.
They gonna have him on camera. You know how they show people doing commentary? He's gonna be like, I can't believe I came literally millions of miles all the way to Mars to get the same results I got on Earth. Somebody got to go.
Somebody's got to go.
What if he started killing off? What if he's so mad at the women, he just started killing them off, right? He killed like 5 of them, right? And then he thought about and said, I'm an idiot. I should have killed the other 4 guys first.
They're gonna make him really stupid.
And then he's like, it's no going back now. Cause once now I'm
everybody gonna die.
Yeah, cause I done killed 10 of them. Them women ain't gonna want me now. Cause they definitely ain't gonna want me now. I done killed 10 of them. You know what I mean? And then the other guys is coming after him. He wasn't thinking straight. He was thinking with his emotions.
It's gonna be a game of Among Us. Who's the killer? Because he's gonna blame it on the other guys.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, I can't believe I came all the way to Mars just for nothing, and there's no going back.
He screwed himself over.
He'd be like, at least I brought my strap. I got my scrap on, so they can't come and get their revenge. Because they do, bang, and it's over for all of us. Because it's gonna put a hole through the hull of the ship, and then it's gonna the atmosphere, the air inside there is gonna, what's it called? what's the term called? It's called decompress.
Like the decompression chamber or whatever it's called, like that.
The ship is going to decompress because the air is going to escape through the hole. Yo, Mean, I only got one question. What the flip is the picture in the thumbnail you use for these? What the flip is the picture? I just Googled something, right? And it keeps using that same thumbnail when I do a video like this. I don't know why. When I stream from OBS, it used that same picture.
That's weird.
Yeah, for the thumbnail, it always use the same one. I don't know why. It just does it. It sets it automatically for that. It's just like a studio. I went on Google, searched studio, and put that on it because we were spitting that day. And then I edited it with Photoshop. What's wrong with Obey? Huh?
Oh wait, what happened with Obey? Because it says you got a Louis bag. Is that true? You have a Louis bag?
A Louis bag.
Different Goyard bags.
Yeah, right. What's going on, Trayvon? I ain't got no Louis bag. I wish I did.
Is this the Trayvon?
Yeah. Trayvon Gaston. The most famous Trayvon to ever live. Also known as Blue Ranger.
The one that likes Toby.
The one that stays strapped for danger. The one that ain't got no ops because they all was shot. The one that ain't got no problem bleeding. Huh?
What? How you guys doing?
You already know. I just got back from a shootout. I'm good. I smell like gunpowder right now.
All the girls are turned on by the gunpowder. Those pheromones are going wild.
They said I got
you don't even know.
Mean has a different Goyard and Louis bag for every day of the week. Mean ain't got. I'm spitting this shit. Mean ain't got no Louis bags and whatever. I got a book bag. That's what I got. I ain't got no Louis bag.
That's That's a tactical bag right there. When you have to pull out extra ammo, you know.
Yeah, that's when I gotta reload.
Basically.
Yeah, somebody called you young guy Trayvon. They know who you really are, your true power.
It's a Yonko. Yo, did you hear about Blade? It might not be rated R. It's gonna be PG-13.
Oh yeah.
I hope that's not true.
Disney owned it, man.
Disney. It's Disney. It has to be PG-13.
No, but they said that it's gonna stay rated R for Deadpool.
But Deadpool is owned by Fox though.
No,
and the first two.
No, they did not.
But
Deadpool is not owned by Fox.
Disney bought Fox.
Yeah, but they already made 2 Deadpools already that was R-rated, so they can't change it now.
They already made 3 Blades that was R-rated, so they can't change it now.
But that's 20 years ago, man. That's the difference, man.
Right.
The vampire blood is gonna be blue and green all of a sudden.
Right.
Looking like alien blood. When
Blade doesn't even use a blade. He uses just bare fists.
He kicks them all down and throws them in trash cans. Like, am I watching Blade or Power Rangers? What is this?
Right. It's gonna be like that.
It's gonna be Power Rangers before they morph. They're gonna be jumping and just kicking people in boxes and stupid. That's what's gonna happen to Blade. Oh man.
What else happened?
What they gonna do?
So it's going to be PG-13.
It might be.
No cussing.
Don't know yet.
No cussing. No prime. No nothing.
No. It's Spider-Man though. Spider-Man's coming out with Christmas, I think.
Spider-Man is going to be called Away from Home.
No
I didn't
way
see the
home.
trailer yet.
No Way
No Way
Home.
Home.
Yeah, No Way Home.
I didn't see the trailer either. I gotta check that out. It's gonna be called No Way Home.
Yeah, my wife was in it, so I gotta check it out. But I mean, I like Spider-Man too, but I like Zendaya, but I like Spider-Man even more. So
Yeah, she my
it's a
wife.
win-win. Oh hell no, your wife is a Michonne.
They
You
both
got
my
her.
wife.
No.
You didn't look. You called one by her real name, the other one by a fake name.
Well, that's because I don't care about Michonne. That's you. That's all you.
Diane Guerrera.
You
I
take
mean,
her.
I said Diane. I denied Guerrera.
Oh, you don't even know her name.
I know her
Trying to
name
come at
now.
me. Sure.
I know her name now. I haven't seen her in a while. She's been cheating on me.
Uh-oh.
No, but what's her name? Zendaya. That's my wife too.
Oh, damn, she taller than me. Never mind. She don't want me.
She taller than you?
Yeah, she's 5'10".
Oh, she taller than me too. Then I'm 5'3". Wait, how tall
Oh,
are
wait,
you?
you 6 feet. Stop.
No,
I mean, you 6.
I don't know where you get that from.
I'm 5'8.5".
I'm 5'2.5". I say I'm 5'3", but I'm 5'2.5".
Sure.
Man, you not that short, man.
How you know?
Why?
How you know I ain't that short?
Man, because I saw pictures, man.
Yeah. Okay. And
Man, I saw a picture of you standing next to the King of Lightning. The King of Lightning is like 6'5", man.
no, he ain't.
So I know
he
you
ain't no
not-
damn
I
6'5".
I know you know I'm proud too, man.
King of Lightning is 5'5". He's 2 inches taller than me. He's 5'5". Bush call him Zoro Fanboy is 5'4". He's 1 inch taller than me. He's 5'4", man. Okay, just being honest, 6'2". He's a Chad. He ain't letting us get none of these women. He's taking them all from us. So that means that when we go to Mars, just being honest, you gonna be the first person I gotta knock off, man. I gotta knock you off. Cole is 6'1". He ain't 6'1". He's 6'2". I meant 6'2". I meant 5'2". I meant 5'5". I meant he's 5'5". He's 5'5".
He's short.
Yeah. Cole is 5'5".
All his shoes have a 3-inch extensions.
I'm about to get some lifts. I'm gonna be walking around looking like Robert Downey Jr. You see how Robert Downey Jr. is? Like he got the what you call him, the what is it, the he got like those platforms and stuff. Like
Oh
Drake.
wait, he's short?
Yeah, he's short. He
How
got
short
a height.
is he?
Huh?
How short is he?
I think he's 4'10".
You lying? It's Robert Downey Jr. ain't 4'10".
Yeah, he's maybe 4'11". But he wears platforms and stuff like that. Man, look it up. Go type in.
Oh,
he's
5'9".
He ain't 5'9". He gonna lie. If he got a height problem, then he's gonna be lying. You know that, right? Yo, what's going on, Mark?
I don't know. He's 5. I mean, he's pretty much my height. So,
Mark
it's
asks.
whatever.
No, he ain't your height. He's shorter than that. He's like 4'11". He gonna lie about his height. He added a couple inches. No, I'm playing. I think he's 5'7". And he lies and says he's 5'9". But he's wearing lifts. You know what I mean? To get to 5'9". And you see him wearing boots. I mean, like high heel boots. I mean, the boots like a foot tall, give him like 6 extra inches at least. You gotta look it up. He wearing platforms and stuff like that.
No. Like, I believe he's like 5'9", man. There's no way he's wearing platform shoes, man.
Look it up. Look up the pictures. He's wearing platforms. I mean, like giant doodoo boots. I mean, they're huge. Mark asked me, what's your thoughts on a man having multiple wives? I really don't have no thoughts on it. In terms of, I mean, like, should they be able to do it? Yeah, I think men should be able to have multiple wives. I think women should be able to have multiple husbands. I don't see a problem with polygamy. Either way, however it go.
If you got it like that, you got it like that, okay? You know? If you can make it work,
I don't think they
power
should.
to you.
I do not think they should be able. Think about it like this: if it's the same amount of men as there are women, right? Which they are. If one guy got 20 wives, what that mean?
Bunch of people don't have it. None of the other ones.
Yeah. So if they gonna let men have multiple wives, gotta let women have multiple husbands to kind of cancel and balance that out. And plus, it wouldn't even be fair. How would you give that to men and not give it to women? That wouldn't be fair, would it? I know Trayvon, he want to have a whole gang of partners. You already got it. You already got it. He said
you know what? I don't kiss and tell, okay? You know.
You say you don't smash and tell? He smash and tell, but he don't smash and tell.
Facts.
Yeah. Oh, what's the latest news on the MCU?
The WandaVision I hear is good. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't really know anything about it. But I heard it's actually good.
How dare you not watch WandaVision?
I don't watch it yet, man.
How dare you? How dare you?
I have a Attack on Titan to catch up on.
Me too.
Gundam.
Oh, WandaVision has this one black new superhero.
Yeah, it's my wife.
And she's fine, man.
Yeah, it's my wife.
Yeah.
They said F WandaVision. You lost your mind. The first 2 episodes is boring. It's just like a 50s TV show, right? It's like, no, it's 50s and 60s. It's like in black and white. No, it's kind of boring. All you watching is for like Easter eggs. That's really all you getting out that episode. You know what I'm saying? And they leaving little clues as to what's going on in the episode. And that's really all you're looking for in the first 2 episodes. The 3rd episode, it is popping. All the way up to this. Each episode got better and better and better to the point where I just had an erection every time a new episode came out. Like, I watch it, like, as I'm watching it, it's pre-cum all over the place. Like, you know what I mean? I'm creaming in my damn pants. Like, the last episode.
Like, Olsen. I'll take her.
The last episode, they did what's her name? Mary Kate or Ashley?
Wait, Mary Kate and Ashley are in it?
No, you said that you want one of the Olsens, right?
Oh, I said Elizabeth Olsen, that she's mine.
Oh, that one's yours. Not Mary Kate or Ashley?
No, someone else can have them. I'll take Elizabeth Olsen.
Is she younger or older than those 2?
Younger. She's younger.
Okay. So when it was on I'm gonna say Step by Step. Full House. When they was on Full House, she was just like wasn't born.
Yep. Yeah. Like when they were on Full House, I don't think she was born yet until like 4 or 5 years later.
Oh, okay. Oh, so the last episode they did a major reveal for WandaVision. Major reveal. It got intense. And the girl, my wife, Monica, oh man, she got her powers. She did the superhero landing twice, telling you she got her powers, like the 3-point landing. Anytime somebody with powers land, they land with on 2 feet and 1 hand. She did it. She did it. So she's a superhero now, and they showed one of her powers, like she can see she could see like any type of wave. If electromagnetic, she could see like the electromagnetic spectrum, like everything. She could see microwaves. She could see gamma rays. She could see gangster waves. She can see 360 waves. You know what I mean? Black
Sounds
Doom
hype.
got them
I gotta get
360
in it.
waves.
Wait, what?
Like,
I said you got them 360 waves.
I
like
used to.
she can control energy waves, man.
Yeah.
So
She can control Draves.
Wait, so she's stronger than Scarlet Witch or something, or?
Nah, she up there though. See, in terms of powers, actually she's like around that power level. The only problem is she can't warp reality. So she's never gonna be on the same level as Scarlet Witch.
Oh, okay.
But in
like
terms,
Scarlet Witch is so powerful. She could have defeated Thanos on her own, as she knew how to use her powers.
what you call them, Monica, she's gonna be able to beat Thanos. That's how strong she is. Like Captain Marvel, she could beat Thanos too by herself. She's that strong. Basically, Monica is about the same power as Captain Marvel. All three of them chicks is stronger than Thor. Basically, the MCU is going to be taken over by estrogen.
I thought that was already happening.
Huh?
I thought that was already happening.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not finished yet. It hasn't been finalized.
She-Hulk's coming in. No, wait. No, that's not true. Guess she gets She-Hulk, though. But I don't think they'll ever actually have She-Hulk. She definitely won't have her own movie, which that sucks, but it is what it is. Kind of like Hulk, where he doesn't have his own movie anymore.
Yeah, they
He's
didn't
always
do
in
well.
another movie.
They didn't even do well. They had different
Yeah.
guys to Hulk at first, too. They switched him out. I like the newer guy better anyway.
There's who else? Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider will probably never be in the MCU.
Why not?
Well, they're gonna have to reboot, do like another origin story for Ghost Rider, and then I don't know which one they're going to do because there's like what 4 or 5 different Ghost Riders or something like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know who they're gonna do.
The Johnny Cage. Why I keep saying Johnny Cage? Nicholas
Johnny
Cage.
Depp.
Nicholas Cage. He the one that did the Ghost Rider movies.
Yep.
Those, huh?
Yep.
Those were not MCU movies.
Yeah, they were.
They were.
No, I said they weren't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you talking about? Yeah. She Oh, earlier when I said Draves, y'all didn't know that that's like dreadlocks and waves combined. Somebody actually did that. But anyway, yeah, that was not in the MCU, so they don't have to reboot it and nothing like that. All they gotta do is just make their own Ghost Rider movie. Do they have Ghost Rider?
He's in like Agents of Shield, I think, but it's a different one.
Oh, and Agents of Shield, if I'm not mistaken, is no longer canon.
Oh, so then they're gonna have to
What's going
make
on, Darren?
another one.
Yeah, they're gonna have to start that over. Somebody said, just being honest says that he's sexist and he's just being honest that he does not want to see female leads because he hates females.
Are you straight? Are you heterosexual? Just being honest.
Huh?
Oh, just asking if he's heterosexual. If
he's super
he is, then why does he hate
heterosexual.
women?
Why are they making all these females the strongest characters? I ain't watching Marvel. Look,
A lot of these females have always been the strongest. There's a lot of characters in Marvel and DC that we don't know about.
They're not making the females stronger because the females that these particular ones, they were already that strong in the comics.
Exactly.
Before. They just picked some stronger ones. He said they making all these females. There's plenty of strong men. Thor is super strong. Yeah, but they stronger than him. So what? You know what I mean? Like there's some other guys that's gonna be stronger than that.
And just because they're powerful doesn't mean all of a sudden they're going to be popular. Like one of the most popular Marvel characters is Wolverine, and there's a lot of characters who are stronger than him, but Wolverine is way more popular than those characters.
Yeah. Who else is They got a few other new ones getting ready to come out. You know what I'm looking forward to the most?
The Doctor Strange one.
Nah, that's going. I'm looking forward to really all of them, but that's the one I'm looking forward to the most is that Shang-Chi.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Hopefully they how they direct the fight scenes and stuff in that one is gonna be more like there's Indonesian martial art films, if you've seen them, instead of American ones, there's a bunch of jump cuts and everything. Like I want to actually be able to see the dude flipping and kicking the shit out of people and breaking bones or something.
and they gotta pick the right, huh?
Do you remember how awful Iron Fist was? Because they didn't hire an Asian actor. Remember how awful Iron Fist was?
Iron Fist is white.
No,
In the comics, he's white.
no, he's Asian in the comic.
What? I
No.
thought he was white.
He's white.
No, Iron Fist is Asian. I'm pretty sure.
No,
Oh,
he's
let me look
no,
it up.
Iron Fist. He's white. He's always been white. Danny, what's his name? Danny something. Let me
Daniel
see.
Thomas Rank.
No, he's white. His name Danny Rand or some shit.
No, I know, but I think he's Asian. Like,
No, they was mad that they made him white, but he started off white. Like, why'd you make?
Oh, he looks like he's white. He's all yeah.
He's
this is
always
old,
been
yeah, he's
white.
I,
Iron Fist was white. I don't know where you get that from.
I thought he was Asian
The
in
guy
the
who-
comics. He's not.
Yeah, Danny Rand. That's his name. Yup, I just
He's
looked
white.
Yeah, Danny Rand. He's Danny Rand. The dude's white. He's always been white since the very beginning.
Yeah, but even it's they need to just get better actors, not better actors, but people who are more willing to do like choreograph, like good choreographers. You know what I mean? They need to be able to do that. Like I can have a character who's really good at martial arts, but they can't do martial arts. Like it always has to have a stunt double do it. Everything's choppy. You can't see. You know what I'm talking about? That's one of the reasons that turned me off of movies. Like remember Hunger Games, which people are gonna say it's gonna be kind of like Battle Royale. I'm like, oh okay. As soon as the Hunger Games starts, which is like an hour and a half into the film, the I thought the camera was having a seizure. I can't see anything. There's all the sound gets muted. I'm like, wait, who? Did someone shoot an arrow at who? Wait, someone got stabbed. I want to see that. No, we
it's
don't
flipping
see
back
it. Just
and forth so fast you can't see a
back
damn
and
thing.
forth. I'm like, I can't see. That's the most. It's like the most important part of the story or of the movie, and I can barely see it. Like this is like the climax.
Yeah, I seen that with the Iron Fist. They showed one fight and they said, "Look at this," and it was going boom, 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 boom. It was like this, boom, 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 boom,
Exactly.
boom, 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 and then
it cuts to the back of them, so you can't see the punch or you can't see the kick all the way. It's like it's so weird. It's like what's that movie? Taken 3, where Liam Neeson he jumps over the was it a fence or there's like dogs coming or something, and he jumps over and there's like 13 cuts of him just crawling over it just from the fall on his ass. Like look, after the stream is, and I'll show you the clip because it's really short, but it's like 13 cuts of him just crawling over the thing, and I'm like, come on, that's just lazy.
Liam Neeson.
No, not it's just that was just bad. Like it's supposed to be action. It's no a suspense film. I haven't seen Taken, but it's like a suspense action movie or something like that.
Yeah.
And I would just think something like that. That just takes me out of the experience. Just see that it looks so jarring. You
can't see nothing. Yeah, it hurts your eyes.
Yeah. How dare you see action?
Everything
you don't want to
blurry.
see action.
Everything blurry. You're just like, I can't keep up. And then you just see that once he gets over, you be like, okay, he beat everybody. I thought they beat him. You know what I mean? Like, because you couldn't see it.
They put this slab of Vaseline on the camera for the action scenes.
Yeah, you know what? With the Shang-Chi movie, right? if I'm not mistaken, he doesn't get like really no superpowers. I mean, but he gets powers, but not in like basically he's just so good at kung fu. It's almost like he got superpowers, where he could fight like let's say somebody like Iron Fist or Luke Cage or something like that. He could fight them. He'll be way like he's way past like what's his name like Black Widow and
he'll crush Black Widow.
Hawkeye,
he'll crush him.
Yeah, way better than him. He might be able to beat I think he could beat Captain America and Black Panther. Like he's that
he's
strong.
Be that strong?
I think so. He's a better fighter than him. He's supposed to be the best fighter in the MCU.
Oh, okay.
He's supposed to be like, what is he the best? He's up there. He's like in the top 3 or something like that. Maybe number 1. And he's like super like what am I trying to say? He's so good at kung fu or whatever style he does. He can like punch through brick walls and all that kind of stuff and blow shit up. You know what I mean? Like he's just that good.
He punched through a wall, the entire wall. It doesn't. It's not like he punched through a wall. There's a hole in it. No, he punched through the wall. The entire thing just explodes.
Disintegrates. Yeah.
He's that strong.
Yeah. Somebody said Winter Soldier and the Falcon gonna blow WandaVision out the water. You know, I was actually looking forward to Winter Soldier and the Falcon more so than WandaVision. But after the 3rd episode and getting to this point, I was like, whoa. Winter Soldier and Falcon, they gonna have some competition. Like, I thought that I was looking forward to Winter Soldier and Falcon really more. But after getting past those first couple episodes, I was like, whoa, I'm enjoying this right here. I'm enjoying. You know what I mean?
I don't like the new design they had for Winter. I like his older design with the longer hair. It looks weird with the short hair.
Oh yeah, you talking about Winter Soldier? Yeah, I ain't like that either. I liked what's his name? What they call him? White guy, whatever. In Black Panther, when he had the long hair.
The White Wolf.
Yeah, White Wolf.
White Wolf.
That was an actual supervillain. Or was he a hero or a villain or whatever in the comics? Somebody said they're looking forward to Loki. Loki was the one I least looked forward to. But once I seen like for some reason, all these shows are surprising me. Like when I first saw all 3 shows, I was mostly looking forward to Winter Soldier, and then WandaVision, and then Loki, right? And then as I'm watching WandaVision, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be funny, blah blah. And then seeing all that stuff unfold, I was like, whoa, this was way deeper than I thought. And it was, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, this is great. Then I seen the next trailer they did for Falcon and Winter Soldier. I was like, okay, it's even better than I thought. And then after seeing Loki, the first time I saw the Loki trailer, it was all over the place. I was like, what the heck is going on? So I wasn't really excited about it. But then when I seen the next one, I was like, oh, that's what they're doing. And it made it way more interesting. You know what I'm saying? Loki is way more interesting than I thought. So I'm looking forward to all of them.
Wait. Are you looking forward
to Wakanda series?
No.
The series.
No. Are you looking forward to the new Justice League movie that's coming out next month?
Oh, the Snyder cut. It's fine. Look. People were making fun of people. It's finally happening. Like 6 years later. No.
Wait, it's gonna be like 6 hours, right? The Snyder cut is like 6 hours, ain't it?
It's 4 hours and 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Yeah, I knew it was long. I heard it was long, but
I still haven't seen Justice League, but I still haven't seen the Wonder Woman movies at all. Or Aquaman. I haven't seen Aquaman either.
Oh, cause you're evil. No, I'm joking.
No, Gal Gadot's my wife, but I just haven't seen him.
Who?
Gal Gadot. That's my wife. She's Wonder Woman. Gal Gadot.
I have no clue what you're saying.
You don't know who Gal Gadot is?
Gargatron.
You messing with me, man. Stop.
I mean, Megalodon. I never heard her name.
Hey, stop making fun of my wife, man.
I don't know her
kill
name.
You. She's from the military. She was in the military, man. She'll put you down. You better leave her alone.
Hold on, let me look up this girl.
Hey, she has a nice booty, man.
Does she?
That mean trolling.
I don't
and
know.
he's showing DMs, man. He gonna show some weird shit.
I don't know her name. Let's see.
Gal Gadot. You haven't seen Wonder Woman?
Gal.
Yeah, just Gal.
She was in Fast and Furious. She was like in Fast and Furious 6.
Oh, Gal Gadot. It's Gal Gadot, right?
Sure, man. Sure, whatever you do, man. Whatever you do.
I don't know how to pronounce her name, man. Oh, and she's 5'10". She could beat you in a fight. And she's 35 years old.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. She's aged like fine wine.
And she's Israeli.
That's fine by me.
I thought you was gonna say, "Oh wait, now I hate her." Middle Eastern, I hate those people.
Wait, what? That's not me.
People,
what the?
Okay, good, because some people be hating on them guys. I don't, but some people be hating on them. Now I don't like her navel. I can't mess with her. I don't like her navel.
You hating, man.
Nah, I'm joking with you. Now, some people. You think some people's actually like that?
Yeah, some people are like that.
We should put them on the island. Just set the island on fire. Okay, yeah. I'm not really attracted to her. She too thin. You know what I'm saying? She too standard. You know, like basically they get some girl that looks white, look like the perfect.
But not white or something like that.
Yeah, they get she looks like supposed to be the perfect version of what a human supposed to look like, and they all look the same. I'm not interested in those types.
Mixed with them. Yeah, those are Instagram thoughts. They got like all the perfect, quote unquote perfect, physical and attributes of every race. Like I think we were talking about how like they have the hair of a woman from Asia, right? Yeah. They have the skin complexion. It's not too dark, but they also have the thing where like when it comes to Africans, their skin is just really it's just really good and it ages well. You know what I mean? You don't really have that much acne like that, and it has the hips from I don't know the island Barbados Islands or something. They got a Cherokee ass. They all that.
Yeah.
Perfect human being.
I like them thicker than what she is.
I like them thick too, but that doesn't mean someone who's thinner. That's not.
No, I don't mind thin. But I like them thicker though. Like that's my girl, thicker though.
Thicker though. Oh, shit. Yo, speaking of thick, man, you don't watch that Ahsoka show, or you don't?
What's it called?
I don't know what it's called, but I heard Ahsoka was getting all. Oops, never mind. I forgot. I think that's a spoiler from The Mandalorian. Oops.
Oh! They fired that girl. Everybody was mad about it. They fired.
Wait, Ahsoka? I thought it was another chick. It was like the buff chick. They fired Ahsoka?
No, the buff chick. They fired her.
Oh, I don't even know who she is. I
only seen one episode of The Mandalorian. I haven't caught up yet. I'm going to catch up, but I only seen one episode so far, so I still got to catch up on that. So I don't know exactly what's going on.
Forget I said that. Forget I said that.
I got to the point where he found Yoda. That's all I seen when he found Yoda.
Is the Obi-Wan series still happening? Or is that... Because they said that was going to be a series like 2 years ago or something like that, and I don't know when that's coming out.
I have no clue. I still didn't catch up with The Mandalorian, so I'm worried about that right now. I haven't caught up yet. I still got to put that work in. But I'll put that work in.
You do it for Gal Gadot. You do it for her.
Yeah, I do it for thicker though.
Exactly.
Nah, I'm not really interested in her. She seemed too standard, too bland, too white bread, as they say. Not white, but white bread. You know what white bread mean? Too vanilla, as they call it.
Vanilla. Yeah.
Yeah, they always,
I get
like they always put the girls look exactly the same. Like I'm not even interested in that no more.
I like how some of the dudes in the Marvel movies all have the same haircut. And they have the same head, really same face / head and haircut.
Yeah, they all look the same.
I remember that's not just me, right? Like it's like all the white dudes have the same haircut and like the same not same face, but it's like same facial structure.
Yeah.
It's just that their
like Chris
complexions a bit different.
Hemsworth, Chris Pratt, Chris Evans, the Chris's. You know what I mean?
Spider-Man or the
Spider-Man don't look like them.
He has the same haircut though. It's just he has like a baby face.
He got a baby face.
They all got that haircut.
Robert Downey Jr. don't look like them.
Why is he does? They have the same haircut as Captain America.
You said same haircut. I'm saying like their face structure is not the same.
Oh, I didn't hear the face structure part.
No, the Chris's, they all got it. They all got that square jaw, square head, square hairline, and all that. They all got it. They all Chads. And we got to do something about that. We're going to have to do something. We're going to take them out. Yeah.
Well, no, we had, they need to get more black folks up in there. At least they don't look different. Or not, at least they don't look the same.
Some of them be the same. What you call them? What's my man name?
Falcon?
Chadwick Boseman.
Oh.
Chadwick Boseman. But he's not, he's not a Chad, though. He is a Chad, but he's not a Chad. He's not as Chad as Chris Hemsworth, but he's a Chad. But he didn't look like them.
Oh no, he looked different. He looked different. That's true.
Wait, how many blacks are in there? We got Chadwick Boseman, but he's gone. We got Monica Rambeau. Huh? Falcon, Monica.
Samuel Jackson. Falcon,
Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Then we got Blade. So that's 4 of them. Is any other ones that we missing?
Zanatiri. So that's 5.
Natiri. Oh, you talking about I was gonna say.
That's 5. Your wife, so that's 6.
My wife. Which one is my wife? Oh, Zendaya. No, I'm talking about like
not her. What's her? Michonne, Denaya. She's so. That's 6,
She's one of the She's one of the guards in Wakanda. Oh, War Machine.
7.
Yeah, we got a few of them, but but I don't think Denai counts because she's not like one of the main.
She doesn't count. She's not a superhero.
She's not one of the main ones. Like
I wouldn't even put Shuri in there either.
I was trying to. I was just scraping. Wait, man, we scraping, man. I was trying to find something.
Now I'm talking about like somebody that could actually be part of the Avengers team. Okay, I just pulled up a picture of the Avengers, and we got Black Panther, we got War Machine, and Falcon. Now you got Shuri and what's her name? Clintar, the one that was played by Denai Guerrera. What's her name? Her name ain't Clintar. Something like that name. Clint. We gonna call her Clintar. Oh yeah, and we got but she mixed. What's her name? Gal Galore. You know Gal Galore, the green one.
Like nobody cares about those, man.
Oh right, yeah, she dead too. So
Gamora.
Gamora, yeah. I forgot. Yeah,
Gamora, but she's mixed. So that's basically we got 3.5 on that squad, but it ain't no Asians on there.
I thought
Hispanics is only 1.
The girl from the Mantis girl. I thought she was the actress for that was Asian.
Oh, she's Asian, yeah, but she's not the main one. Yeah, she's not one of the main squad. She's not part of the main squad, not just yet.
Who else we got?
They just white. So we got.
I mean, I would say Luke Cage, but Luke Cage isn't part of the MCU, so you can't put him there.
Okay, they basically like the B team, like you said, Mantis. She would be like the B team. She ain't really part of that. You know what I mean?
She ain't about that life. She ain't about to shoot somebody.
Yeah, she ain't about that. She ain't with the shits. I am excited for that new Ant-Man. I really am. Yeah, it's basically it's mostly just white people, and it's got a couple black people. You got an all right. I'm gonna say you got a decent amount of black people because black people only make up 13% of the country. You know what I mean? So for them to make up that many heroes, like that's pretty accurate right there. We got, I'm gonna say Nick Fury, Falcon, War Machine, and Black Panther. That's pretty good though. I'm be honest. That's pretty good. And if you count Mantis, that's actually pretty good for the Asians. They only make up like 1% of the country, right?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't count her because she ain't prominent though. So they need that Shang-Chi up in there. But what was I saying earlier?
Nobody cares about Ant-Man though.
I
like Ant-Man. I like the second Ant-Man movie.
I liked both of them. I like the first one better than the second one, but I like the second one almost as much.
I never saw the first. I still haven't seen the first one.
Why not?
I think it was on Netflix, and then as soon as I was gonna watch it, or this always happens with Netflix. As soon as I think about watching it, they take it off. So I'm like, well, I'll watch it some other time, and then I never watch it.
You gotta see Ant-Man. Ant-Man is like the one that you don't take too serious, but it's a good movie, and it's funny, and it's not even just funny. It's fun. The whole movie is fun. It's more animated than the other ones. You could watch it without having to try to think about all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just more. It's an easier watch than all of the other ones. The third one, I can't wait to get to that. There was a scene in the first one when Ant-Man's running through the city and it's getting blown up. But guess what? It's a little model city. And somebody they was shooting at it or something like that. But when you see him up close, it looks like he's in an actual city just getting blown up, like stuff blown up, but everything was just white. Or it was like this one scene where his train was getting ready to hit him, and he just started screaming for his life. He's like, ah! And it hit him, and he realized, oh, it's a toy train. It didn't do anything to him.
I remember seeing that in the trailers.
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm telling you, that movie, you gotta see it. That's your assignment.
Go see Ant-Man. All right.
Now I'm joking, but yeah, I really would advise watching that one. I think it was better than the first one. Better than the second one. The second one had a more the storyline was a little more what's the word I want to use? It was more what's the word? Complex. It was more complex than the first one. The first one was just a heist movie, but it was good. And the villain in it was crazy. The dude was crazy. You seen it? Yo, Trayvon, you seen the first one? There's a villain in it named Yellow Jacket, and the first thing he do is knock somebody off.
But the first one, like, looks so boring, though, man.
What? You lost your mind. T.I. was in it, and he wasn't even trafficking nobody. What you laughing about?
No. Nigga taken down. He bringing up the whole T.I. thing.
You heard about T.I. Tiny was trafficking.
What was happening? What were they doing? Having a brothel or something, or a threesome?
They said they would bring. They said they would have like a party or something like that and invite like 20 girls, and Tiny would go around like this. Here's your line of coke. Here's your line of coke. Here's your line of coke. Here's your Molly. Here's your Molly. Here's your Molly. Make them take the drugs, and then they can't. They said they'll be out of it. They don't even know what's going on, and then they'll just have sex with them while they incapacitated.
Don't go to parties like that. Don't go to parties. Don't do that. For advice for everybody watching, don't do that. Don't go to parties like that. They're tales. Whenever someone starts offering coke, just leave.
Yo, you know what had me dying laughing? This
What?
girl, right? She said that she knew somebody that was in T.I.'s entourage, right? And T.I. Had to come to like the whatever the hotel or whatever they was in, right? And she said she seen him have sex with this girl, have sex with this girl, get this girl high, have sex with, get this girl high, have sex with, and it was passing out like lines of coke and stuff like that, and doing like passing out Molly. And she said that her turn was coming up, and they was getting ready to fuck her. So she said she was scared and she was trying to get out of there. So she told the guy that she knew. She said, "Yo, I'm trying to get out of here." So the dude told T.I. He said, "Yo, Tip, she good."
She good.
Yo, Tip.
What?
He said, "Yo, Tip, she good."
Damn.
Yo, Tip, she good. Tip, she good. He's like, "All right, let her get out of here." Yo, Tip, she good. That should be the next his next album. She good. That'd be the next song too. Yo, Tip, she good. Oh my God, that had me laughing so hard. She said, "Save me." He turned around and told T.I., "Yo, Tip, she good." This one good.
Damn.
Yeah, meaning don't mess with her. Yeah.
Man,
It's hard to believe people don't like Ant-Man.
Whatever happened to T.I., man? Like,
He just did an interview with This Is 50.
no. Well, I haven't heard any new music from him in like 3 or 4 years now. You know.
You looking forward to it? I heard some new music from him last week. Like not last week, but he came out with a new song like 2 months ago. What's it called? He had Lil Baby in it.
Wait, Lil Baby or the baby?
Lil Baby.
Oh, okay.
What's up with these
Beg your
babies
pardon.
all over the place?
It's called Pardon. I think it's called Pardon.
Pardon?
He keeps saying "beg my pardon" over and over in the song, in the hook. He said, I think he said, they was misinformed. I got $100K in my pocket. I be outside with a pocket rocket or something like. You got It's actually pretty good. So there you go. So you can't. So don't get mad at T.I. He dropped something for you.
Wait, is T.I. So is T.I. going to jail now, or are they not going to do anything about it?
I don't know if it's
T.I. and what's her face, Pinky.
I don't know if it's real.
Oh, okay.
Who knows if it's real?
Yeah,
They just got. It's just what you call them? Accusations.
You had to do an investigation, and that could take like 2 or 3 years to do that, man.
They said Tiny
You know?
was the worst. She was the main one.
Damn.
They said that it was a girl. Him and Tiny was having a threesome, right? And they said T.I. seemed to be enjoying the other girl a little too much, so Tiny turned around and just started beating the girl up. So then,
Damn, why she gotta do that? Like,
I don't know. So they said that
man.
they said she started beating the girl up. So the girl actually fought back and started beating Tiny up. And then they said that T.I. grabbed her and choked her out or something like that. Grabbed her and choked her out and said, "No, you let that." He said, "You supposed to let Tiny beat you up," or something like that. I can't remember exactly what they said. And they said that he pulled the strap on some girl. Pulled the scrap on her. They said
That's crazy.
he's pistol whipping girls and all kinds of stuff. They said he was doing lines of coke and Molly. He was doing lines of Molly and popping coke. They said he was shooting coke and shooting Molly and everything. I was like, wow.
Well, damn. Well, I guess they might be going to jail. Meanwhile, Shmurda got released.
Yeah, he just
Shout
got
out
out
to Shmurda.
yesterday.
He got who I forgot. Who did they say? It wasn't Snoop Dogg. Damn, somebody.
Quavo.
Apparently, Quavo gave him a bunch of white girls or something like that.
He gave him a bunch of what?
Oh, white girls. He gave him a bunch of white girls.
No, I heard that
welcome
Quavo
home.
picked him up in the jet. That's what I heard.
Oh, it was somebody else.
I know it was Quavo that picked him up in the jet. It was like, hey, how come?
Him down.
Now Quavo messed up by doing that. You know why? Because Rowdy Rebel got out. He was supposed to pick Rowdy up in the jet and then pick up Bobby in the jet.
Oh,
like this is supposed to be my right hand man, and you just totally bypassed him, and now you going, you know what I'm saying?
Oh snap! Oh no, that's that's messed up.
Right, he gonna be like, yo, I did extra time for this guy, and you came to me to pick me up like this, like giving me the all-star treatment. Give my man the all-star treatment too. You know what I'm saying? Let him get some of the groupies too.
Sliding over cars while I shoot. Yeah.
Yeah. What you
said I'm Tom Cruise.
You said what?
But bitch, I'm Bobby with that tool. What up? Oh, that's my song, man.
What song is that?
Call them act a fool. Computers.
Rowdy Rebel. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I heard that song a couple times. I ain't heard it that many times. That thing actually blew up. I think it got like 100 million views on it.
Computers? Hold on.
Yeah. It's like 100 million, I think, it's sitting at. This dude's talking records.
58 million.
58 million. Oh, that's a lot.
But you listen to the clean version of that song?
Is any good?
That part was like, but bitch, I'm Bobby with that tool. The clean version is just Bobby with that tool. It sounds so weird.
Wait, when you say Bobby, he talking about Bob the Builder?
Hell no, they talking about Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder, he's nice with that tool, ain't he?
Yeah, well, we're talking about another tool, you know.
Exactly what you mean.
Talking about that other tool.
You know exactly what you mean.
Oh, so Bobby Shmurda was really good with them tools.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you comparing to him, that means that Bobby must have been the biggest shooter than Rowdy. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? All these social networks and all these computers. He said all these social networks and all these computers. That song was fire. He dropping music right now, currently. Rowdy Rebel, I think he dropped a couple songs already as soon as he got out. They went right to it. They gave him a stack of money and they surrounded him and got him to the studio immediately. They said, now get in there and get our money. Because we just gave you 10 racks. We need that right back. We're going to give you 10 racks, but we need it right back. Huh?
He was like, I got you, man.
Yeah, it went right in the stew. Now, Bobby got to drop something.
All we need now is 6ix9ine to go back to jail. That's what needs to happen.
Now, all we need is for 6ix9ine to drop something. We need 6ix9ine
versus Logan Paul.
We need 6ix9ine to join a group with Bobby and Rowdy. Now, play they'll hurt him. You know, for all that snitching and stuff like that, they'll hurt him. Like if they come in contact with, they'll beat him up and put it on social media and be like, okay, we're gonna do another 2 years just to get our hands on this guy. You know what I mean? But what was I gonna say? Bobby Shmurda, he came out that one song that was hot, but I heard him do some freestyles and he was nice. I think he actually dropped some good music. Like he did a freestyle and it was nice. So I'm like, okay, maybe he can do something else. Because a lot of times they put out that one hit and that's it. That's all they got. They shot they load. That was the money shot. They done. You know what I mean? Like what's that dude? Derez Deshawn, he had that one song Hard Away and that was it. I ain't hear from him ever since. That's a lot of people too. They get that one song in.
That's all it is, man. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's what your foot in the door.
Yeah.
So,
what?
Man,
what's up?
What is your opinion on dating app?
On Dana who?
I said dating app. Dating apps, like apps that you try to look up for a girl. You know, you try to get a girlfriend, so you go on the dating app.
What?
Yeah.
I'm joking with you. I was joking with you. I knew exactly what you said the whole time.
Okay.
I knew exactly what you were saying. My opinion is
Man,
this.
he
It's
got
worse
hoes.
than real life. Basically, it's a fashion contest. It's a popularity contest. It's all about looks. Now, people say that it's all about looks on dating apps. It's not. It's like that in real life too. It's just not as bad because in a dating app, you only get that split second. At least in real life, you might be around them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? To get to know them, they might be something about you that they like a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get a second impression and stuff like that. You don't get that on a dating app. The dating apps is only for a few select men. It's not. It's for any woman. Any woman can get on it and just. Any woman can get on it and just do a killing. I was looking at mine, right? Like I was on Tinder, and I'm like, yo, I ain't getting no matches. I'm like, what the hell is going on, right? So anyway, I set it for men, right? I set it to match up with men, to check it. Don't you know I had
Bunch more, right?
a bunch more? Like I was going like years, right? Like 2 and 3 years on Tinder, and maybe get like 20 matches, like 10 matches a year, something like that. So I switched over to men, right? Just to, I didn't actually go on no date with no guys. I just switched over just to see what type of matches I get if I try with the guys. You know, I had hundreds of matches.
Yeah, exactly.
Not in a year. I only tried it for about 30 minutes. Within 20 minutes, I had hundreds of matches. That's too much. And I'm like, this is what the women get? I was like, man, no wonder why I can't compete. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because remember, like, a girl could get a message a message every 5 minutes, man. You know. So, but with a guy, you know, you gotta be real picky and choosy. Like girls don't have to be picky, guys do, you know.
No, it's the opposite. It's the opposite of what you just said. They said they seen me on Christian Mingle. No, the women could be picky because they got so much to choose from. They could just pick. They don't pick that many guys, and they'll get 100 matches. I don't know why they keep swiping right when they getting all these matches. If I'm getting all these matches, what I would do is this: if I'm swiping right, then I get a match. I'm gonna go ahead and just start talking with them. I'm not gonna keep swiping. They get a high from that swipe. Ooh, I got a match, another match. Every time they get a match, that reward system in their brain goes off, give them that tingling feeling, and that's why they keep doing it. Because if you're really looking for somebody, and you want to find a date, and you really want to like have a relationship with them, if you find a match that you like, you would put time into that. You wouldn't keep on swiping. You know what I'm saying? You would stop. You would say, okay, I got 5 matches. Let me check these out. You wouldn't be going, let me see if I can get up to 3,000 matches. You know what I mean? And then once you get up to 3,000, then it's like, okay, which one I pick? Now you're going to get that whole, you're going to be so indecisive. You're going to be like, wait, I got this one. Which am I going to pick? That's when you get to the point where it's like, well, you know what? I like orange hair. Where you picking them based off just solely superficial standards that don't make no sense. You pick the one like, oh, this one's 6'3", but the other one's 6'2". I'll take the 6'3" one. Yeah. You know what I mean? You do stupid stuff like that. But when you ain't got that many matches, you can't be picky. You gotta swipe right on every female you see, period. And then out of the ones that you match with, pick whichever ones out of that. But you might only get 2 matches. You know how many times I ran out of people? Notice what I said.
Day.
Huh?
Every day.
Notice what I said. I didn't say run out of swipes. Out of people. When you get to Oh, you did that before?
It gets to the point where, at least on Tinder, like, if you just swipe everybody, doesn't matter if you left or right, it'll just recycle, and you start realizing, wait a minute, I think I've seen this person before.
Yup.
That's when you know you should just get off the dating app because you're trash and you suck and nobody wants you.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yo, yeah, like you start seeing doubles, and I'm like, yo, did I swipe on them already? I was like, what's going on? And then you get to a point where it's nobody, right? So you know how like you'll see your face go up, and you see like it's like that ripple, like that's radar. It's like a
Yeah.
radar. It'll keep doing that forever, and then like
Mm-hmm.
somebody will make a new account, so then you'll see somebody pop up, and you swipe like 2 or 3 times, and then it's back with nobody.
Yep.
Oh, you've been through
Yep.
that, huh?
Yeah,
How?
Yeah,
that's why I hate
I
online
don't
dating.
have
Right?
those problems,
I thought you
bro.
was a
Man.
Chad.
I don't have those problems. So
I
Yeah.
ain't a Chad. The last girl I didn't even ask her out. Well, I mean, asked her to hang out, but not go on a date. She lied to me, so I'm like, you know what? Fuck you.
What you
This
mean
is
she
from
lied to
work.
you?
So it was this girl I was talking to, just trying to get to know her and stuff, right? But it's hard to do that because at work, because we're in two different departments. So I was just asking if she wants to like just go out to eat sometime, like just to hang out. It's casual, right? I tell her like to do it next week, and she says, "Oh, I work 6 days in a row." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I understand." She, I look, it's and I don't know why she lied. It could either be miscommunication or she just couldn't say no or whatever. So, because I could just go into our break room, check the schedule. She doesn't work 6 days, but she does the week after that, and I'm like, I didn't say, which was Valentine's Day week
You
or
pulled a
Valentine's week,
foul.
whatever. I'm like, bro, I didn't, I didn't say
You
Valentine's
stalking
week.
her?
What made you think that? I didn't say that. So either way, even if she lied or even she didn't mean to, she could always just hit me up. She knows how to do it, but she don't want to do it. So I'll just leave her. I'm
But
not
you
gonna waste my
Chad.
time.
How is she ignoring a Chad?
I don't know. Whatever. It's all good. Maybe it's because I don't like K-pop. I don't fucking know.
The super
But like
Chad.
like I said, man, like if she's interested, then she'll just talk to me about it. But she don't want to do that, so I'm not gonna bother with it. That's a waste of time.
They already told me you Chad. You're 6'5" and you're hung like a horse. They already told me. So all the
No, I have to
women.
be five. I have to be 5'9" and look like one of those BTS people, apparently.
What's
So
BTS?
the K-pop group.
Oh, soft rejection.
Yeah,
Man, you
the
know I'm
softest of
speaking facts.
rejections.
He said I'm speaking facts. Mean reading the future Bible verses. If they laugh at your jokes, they moan to your strokes. Nah, not
Yeah, she with this. You're right, Obey Anime. She for the streets. Oh well.
Bro, if she ain't giving you the runaround, leave her. She for the street. There's a lot of them
Yeah.
for the streets, man. That's
If the woman like you, she'll like you, or she'll come to you. So
That's it's
yeah.
always
They never come
that
to
way.
me.
You know what this
I
one?
know they don't come to me either, but that's what. Hey, at least you gotta hope. It's just gotta hope,
I was just watching the video by what's his name, Tyrone Magnus, and they said something. I don't know why these people actually believe this nonsense, but it makes no sense. But people want to believe it because they want it to be true. Because if it is true, it's better for them. But what happened is a interview that Morgan Freeman was doing where he said, "Oh, if you want a girl, you don't chase them. This is what you do." He said, "You walk up, give them a compliment, and then you just leave." He said, "It works very well. It works for me all the time." I said, "Yeah, it works very well when you're rich and famous." You know what I mean? Like, you gotta throw that in there. You're rich and famous. Of course it's gonna work for you. Matter of fact, it'll work even better if you don't do anything. Instead of compliment, just walk over and just be in their vicinity. They'll be like, "Oh my God, you're so and so. Can I please give you oral sex?" You know what I mean? That's what's gonna happen. It's not gonna be every girl, but it's gonna be a lot of them that's gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So Tyrone Magnus made a video talking about it. He said, "Yeah." He said, "That works. That really works." And he's there sitting there with a woman talking about some, doesn't it work? And she's like, "Yeah, it does. Oh my God, it works." And I'm like, y'all are talking like something is wrong with you. Like, she says that he's asking a woman for that advice. A woman is not paying attention. Why would you ask a woman how to get a woman? Men do that all the time. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. They not, first off, a lot of times they don't know what they doing. They don't know what the guy's doing. The guy's the one doing it. Well, that's like asking, if I did something, right? You gonna ask the person that I did it to how I did it? No, ask me. If I'm the one making Ponzi schemes and whatnot, and I tricked some people and suckered them in and took all their money, you gonna ask the people that got suckered, for the advice, or the person who did what you're trying to do? It makes more sense to ask the person who did what you're trying to do. So anyway, Obey Anime says, just have good charisma and be on the lookout for signals these females throw and it'll be easy. Nonsense.
Play them games.
Nonsense. There's some truth to that. He said, look for the signals these females throw out. He said, have charisma. Just look for the signals. Okay, so anyway, Tyrone Magnus, he said, give him a compliment, just leave it. And then they're going to be like, oh my God, he's not all over me. Oh, he must be high value, blah, blah, whatever. But then this is what he said. He said, do this with women that you see already kind of like you. Do you not see the problem with that? You're approaching women that already like you. That's the secret right there. They like, no, it was the fact that I didn't say anything. I gave her one comment and left. No, it was the fact that she already liked you. That's the biggest part. She already liked you. If a homeless girl walks up to me, well, actually, this already happened. I approached a homeless lady and she rejected me. But anyway,
you got rejected by a homeless girl?
Yeah.
Like,
she didn't look homeless. Like she was like in a shelter or something like that. And some guy was laughing at me about that. He was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you're evil." So anyway, if a lady who looked like she was on drugs was beat up, I mean, she was just beat. She looked like she was on drugs, and she approached me with a whole lot of confidence and had game and all the other crap. You still think I'm a wanna? Oh my God, I like the way no. She looks like she looks like a crackhead, man. I ain't messing with her. Just period. So, if a guy approaches a girl, right, and she don't like him, it don't matter that you being mysterious. If you being mysterious and she don't like you, she gonna think you a creep. She gotta already like you. That's number one. That's why they say it's easy. It is easy. If she already like you, she's making it easy for you. What you think is going on? I approach a girl that already likes me, so I did this. If I approach a girl that already like me, I ain't gotta do nothing. She already like you. Let me see what the comments said real quick. There's no one way to approach a woman. That's true. Not every man is made equal. Very true. Every man most men is different. So there's women that like some that like a lot. There's some women that like these. What am I trying to say? There's different women that like different men, right? But they mostly like the same guys. Some guys are just left out because they just not on that level. They're not. Some women they like tall guys. If you short, you're gonna have a disadvantage. They like light skinned guys.
Bad Bunny. If you look like Bad Bunny, then let's go. If you don't, then get out. If you're light skinned, then let's go. If you're not, then well, it sucks to be you.
Yeah, it really come down to that. Okay,
if you're not Michael B. Jordan, then kill yourself. No. If you're not Michael B. Jordan, then get out of my mentions. You're scum.
They said, "Tell me I ain't no simp." I could never be a simp. I'm just telling you the truth.
If you got money, you can get any girl you want, though.
Think about it. If you got money, you can get women, right? If you famous, you can get women. So why do they keep talking about this game when it seems like the biggest, like the most obvious stuff? If you get money, like look at what's that dude? Weevil, Welvin. Remember, what's it? I think his name Welvin, right?
Who?
Got him. Welvin.
These nuts?
Yeah. How many women do you think he was getting before that thing popped? Before he popped, how many think? None. But I seen these girls twerking all over him once he got that money. So are you really telling me? You really telling me it's his game? Stop with that nonsense, man. Somebody told me to watch Kevin Samuels. I already do. I watch Kevin Samuels.
You know what guys should do? Guys should make fake business cards, you know, and say, I'm a CEO of the company, you know, if you want to talk.
I'm my own company. Here's my.
Or somebody said that you put a banana in your pants, and then you like they'll be looking at the banana in your pants, not thinking it's something else, and then you act like you don't even notice. You know what I'm saying? And they just keep looking down like this, like you just act like you don't even see them looking. You know what I mean? Like this. And then when you get them to the bedroom, you pull it out and just throw it off to the side, like, just kidding. You know what I'm saying?
Got
him. Right, gotta. Know what I'm saying? But you got to turn the light off and throw it in the corner so that way they can't see. They're going to be like, whoa, wait, something ain't right. Like, whoa, wait a minute. This feels like a normal. This feels like a normie. It feels like a normie. What the heck is going on? You know what I mean? Like, yo, I thought I was going to get destroyed. What's going on? I'm still alive. Okay, but let me say this. A girl may like you, but you still may have to work for it. Yeah, because there's other guys that like her. It's who she likes.
I have a PhD. I'm independent. That all that means is that you're an object and I can leave you whenever I want.
Yeah, I know this guy. He said, if I let's say if I just become rich or something like that, he said I'm gonna be doing these girls dirty. I said, understand why. I said I wouldn't do that, and I don't want to see guys do that. But I understand if you've been played by women all your life, and then you finally got the power. I understand why you gonna act a fool. And this dude said some women that never chase no matter how much they like a guy, right? Yeah, my mom's one of them. She said because she says if I chase the guy, then he's gonna get the power. I need to make sure I have the power over him, and I gotta use him. And my mom told me that, so I already know. She said I can't chase no guy. If I chase a guy, he got the power, and I can't let him have the power. I need the power in order to be able to take advantage of him. Okay, dudes making 6 figures and can't get a woman. This guy, I Want My Vision Back just made up a lie. This guy's making 6 figures that can't get a woman or keep them because they are too nice. Let the woman walk all over them. They said they can't get a woman or keep them. They can get a woman and keep them. And they look, if he making 6 figures and all he gotta do is start treating them like he's supposed to treat them, that's it. No, beat it. No, you ain't getting a new car today. That's all he gotta do. He's still getting the women. He said they letting them run over. So what?
If you making 6 figures, man, you can't be too nice at all, man. What are you talking about, man?
But I'm saying, like, if you making 6 figures, he can get a girl. He can get one. Now, if he let them run all over him, he said they can't keep him. Yeah, because they gonna run all over him and go to the next guy who got 6 figures. They just using him as a stepping stone to get to that next guy that they might like better. But all you gotta do, if you make it 6 figures, all you gotta do is start not treating them like that. Stop giving them so much. That's it. You make it sound like, oh, just having 6 figures means nothing. Yes, it does. All you gotta do is stop giving them the money. You only one step from being a player at that point. Okay, Mean, we not simping, my guy. I ain't say nothing about simping. I'm not simping. When women hit you with that, I have a PhD, man, Kevin Samuels be having me weak. Oh, he said a PhD doesn't change your SMV. And he's absolutely right. A woman's SMV is pretty much solely based off how she looks. A man's SMV is based off how he looks, how much money he has, and how much status he has. it's much harder to be a catch as a man than it is to be a catch as a woman. Okay, Kevin Samuels be like, "Ma'am, you weigh you weigh 250 pounds, dress size 15. You ain't a 10. That's a Beyonce, and you ain't Beyonce." I seen him say that to this girl. She said, "I wear size 8." He said, "Nah, that's too much." He said, "That's too much." And the girl said, this girl literally said, "I can't find a man. I'm having a hard time finding a man. These guys out here, they ain't worth nothing. They're worthless. They're useless, right?" And then he said that, I think he said either 51 or 61% of black males are single and don't have a child.
Yeah. It was like, I think it was like 51 or 61. I remember that.
Oh, so you watch him too?
Yeah.
Oh, so he said, so basically we'll just say half the black men are single and don't have a child. So what that's telling you, if half the black men have a child, and some of them, and that means that some of the half of black men who have children don't have it with a black woman. That, you understand? But we'll just cancel that out. Half the black men don't have kids, and most of the black women do. Meaning they having it with the same guys. Now anyway, he said half of them don't have kids and don't have have a partner, and a little bit more than half are middle class. He said, so there's a guy out there for you. She said they ugly. They ugly. And she was like, I'm a 10. They ugly. I'm a 10. They ugly. And the guy was like, Kevin, he said that they got way more to offer than you. The only thing she's coming to it with is, I got a pretty face and a decent body. And he coming into it like this. She has a child, first off. So she's coming in with a kid that the other dude got to play on somebody else's save file. He got to come in and start that off, right off on the right foot. She's already getting big. She's already kind of old. She's not old. She's still young, but old in terms of like having children and whatnot. Like she only got a few more years where she could bear children. You know what I mean? So you coming in it like that. This guy's coming in with a decent job, no kids. He's faithful because he doesn't have another girl. All he has is you. He's single. You know what I'm saying? He come in with that, and all you's like, oh, he's ugly. Nah, he's average looking. He's not ugly. He's just average. And you are average too. But they pipe you up so much. Like all these men keep approaching you. They made you think that you got a higher value than what you actually do. He said there are women that will leave you even if you make 6 figures. Yeah, for another guy making 6 figures. Or for another guy that's like really attractive or something. They're not leaving you for nothing.
Yeah. There's stupid people. You're right. There's stupid people in the world. So
he said there's a lot of women that can't stand weak guys. That's most women. What's your point? I'm trying to get with you.
That's subjective, because you can be nice and then all of a sudden later on you're too nice, or you can be mean but then it's just to one person, then that could be considered nice to another person, or you can be too mean even though you think that you're being nice, or you're being nice to other people. So that's just subjective. That's like another form of gaslighting to make dudes feel worthless. Another way of manipulation.
Like, is he trying to say that if you treat them like trash, they gonna all flock to you? That's nonsense.
No. You know what this is what every guy needs to do. Every guy, every guy needs to stop trying too hard. Guys try too hard.
Well, what are they supposed to do?
Why did they try so hard? Because they gotta try hard.
No, but guys should just go with the flow, because when you try too hard, girls get too uncomfortable, because they be like,
no, they don't.
He's just trying too hard. But if you just relax and
They
and
don't.
do it nonchalantly, they would be more willing to interact with you because they're seeing that you're not trying so hard.
That's how you get friend zone, man.
Nah, you get friend zoned by not being what she want. Think about it. Why would she? Why would she not? Why wouldn't she want to be in a relationship with you? Cause you're not what she want. Now she might have wanted you at first, but then found out there's something about you that she don't like, and then put you in the friend zone, or she never wanted you at all.
I hate the term friend zone. You know why?
Why is that?
Because you can't be in a relationship without being friends.
Yes, you can.
You know what I'm saying?
Why can't you?
Because if you're in a relationship, right? You guys are partners. In order to be partners, you gotta have at least some sort of friendship or connect.
No.
That's why when somebody marries somebody, they
What do
say,
you mean
"I'm
by
marrying my best
friendship?
friend."
What do you mean by friend?
I mean you have to be connecting in a way. You know what I mean? You got to
No, I don't.
the the girl must like you, and the girl must trust you above all else. And so, so you have to be friends and partners and all the other stuff, man. It's weird how I'm saying it, but
I have no clue what you're
you
trying to
can't.
say.
I'm saying in a relationship, a good relationship is built off a good friendship. That's what I'm trying to say.
Nah. Nah, why you ain't gotta be friends to be in a relationship? Like why is that a requirement?
Because,
What you mean?
okay, uh, because if if you don't have a good friendship with your partner, it can lead to messy things down the road.
I'm saying why is it a requirement? What do you mean by be Here's what I think. If you're in a relationship with a person, you're not their friend.
What I mean is that you cannot treat your girlfriend or boyfriend like a business partner. You need to
Isn't that how
treat
you're
them.
supposed to treat relationships, like a business?
Nah, it's more than the business though. You know.
I mean, I get that. I mean, yeah, but I'm saying like, why do you have to be friends? Like, I'm trying to like, cause look, if she thinks of you as a friend, are you in a relationship with her?
Yeah.
So if she said, I see you as a friend, what does that mean?
Wait. You could be friends and
If she says, I see you as a friend, what does that mean?
You friend zone.
No. Wait. Why is it called girlfriend and boyfriend?
Those are just words. Those words have changed.
You need to have that friendship there.
No.
No, Black Doom knows what he's talking about. It's just a word.
The word, the meaning, all these words, their meanings have changed over the past few decades. Like that's why when people usually say relationship, the first thing that usually comes to mind is a romantic relationship, even though a friendship is a relationship. But we say a friend, we're friends, and
Right,
that's why
check
when
this
people
out.
say friend zone, that means you're not going to be in a relationship with that person, or specifically a romantic one. It's just that people as a society, I should say, like they just changed the meaning of these words. So now they kind of contradict each other. So
Yeah, I'm saying like, why is it necessary? Because I would say I would think that is the most preferable thing is that you have a friendship with that person. Like y'all could do other things other than just have sex. but it's not a requirement. It's definitely not a requirement. There's plenty of people that's in relationship and it's just sex, or they not really friends. They you know what I'm saying? It could be a business relationship. There's plenty of people that where it's more than just sex, but they're not like having they don't have a lot of hobbies in common and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's plenty of people like that. They don't have to be somebody that I hang out with on a day-to-day basis like one of my homies. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, like what you said the word friend is inside the word. Okay, a hamburger might not have ham in it.
Okay. This is why you need to be friends with your boyfriend or girlfriend. You know why?
Well, you mean why you should be, not why you need to be.
This is why you should be.
I would agree then.
Because it makes things less complicated and easier when you guys get into a fight or stuff like that.
No, it's gonna be complicated regardless.
I think having more in common.
It's easy to see your partner's side if you guys have that friendship connection, you know?
I would say that it's best that way. But like I said, best. There's not. I'm saying I don't think it's a necessity. Like you have to be a friend to the person in order to be in a relationship with them. That's not true. People get they go ahead and get mail order brides and stuff like that. You don't have to be their friend. You know what I'm saying? They got women that they just pay for. Like here you go. Here's you gonna marry me, and they'll be like, well, that's not a real. It is a real relationship. They having kids and everything. They doing all the same stuff. They're just not hanging out and stuff like that. They're not going on dates as much. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would say it's best to have like a friendship. Because if I'm with a girl that I know we're into like a lot of the same stuff, that's gonna mean it's gonna be a stronger bond. Cause we watch anime together. You know what I'm saying? So that means we doing stuff on a day-to-day basis outside of sex where we enjoy each other's company. I think that's going to be a stronger bond. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be best, but it's not necessary.
Yep. It's not really necessary. And a counter, my ex and I, we had a strong bond. We had all that stuff, and we were basically friends before that, and that went nowhere. So when it comes to fights and stuff, like someone can just hide who they actually are. It's no matter what you can do, you never really can fully understand somebody, and they can always just hide things from you, keep things from you. So that's why it's not necessary to be friends. Because if you're going to be friends and then something like that happens, you get betrayed, or they all of a sudden have a side of them that you never seen. That's just going to make it hurt, and that's just going to mess you up even more. Because you're going to be like, whoa, where this all come from? You know.
You say you be betraying people.
They can betray people. They can flip on you. You know. These streets
you don't be doing it though.
You know, you gotta slap you.
I don't be betraying people, but most people they'll betray you. Most of them.
Even if it's over something that even for the smallest things, you know, it is what it is.
It's for nothing. Everybody got their own little agendas.
That's true. And it's nothing wrong with that, but it's when people act like they're better than somebody, or they're better than you, or I guess more righteous. They act more righteous or something like that.
She said, "My DMs is flooded. That means I'm better than you."
Yeah.
You notice that?
I can get whoever I want. You should be lucky to be with me.
Yeah, my SMV is higher, so that means that I'm better than you, and you supposed to just pay me billions and billions of dollars just for existing. Like you'll see online, like there's like some girl that just post, "Give me money because I'm cute." You ever seen that? Like literally, just say, "Give me money because I'm cute."
Yeah.
And they believe that they should just get money.
Sugar bait, not sugar baby. They want a sugar daddy. It's like just spoil me. It's like for what? Because the way you look. Because you don't even look. You don't really look that good, to be honest. You're not ugly, but I don't. you're over. What's the word? Which I'm trying to say, be nice,
Overvaluing
but
yourself.
you're over. Yeah, you're overvaluing yourself. Like,
Yeah,
cut the ego.
and a lot of them do it because they know they can get away with it. They get away with it so often. Like they always getting away with it. So why wouldn't they do it?
Uh,
And they got herd immunity. See, there'll be some girls that are much like you're much higher value than this one girl, right? But you can't say nothing to her because all the other girls they feel like are higher value than you. So even though you might have an advantage on her, you don't because you can't go somewhere else. You get what I'm trying to say? The other girls is gonna be like, "Hey, I have a vagina, so that means I'm high value." And the other girl, for instance, it's all based on sex. Whoever mean driving the BMW, yeah, right. It's whoever has the women are the gatekeepers of sex, so that's why they got the power. The men have more testosterone. That's the hormone that makes you want to have sex. We have way more of it than the women. So with that being said,
that's a myth. That's a myth.
That's not a myth. That's a
men
fact.
don't have more
No.
That's a fact.
There
That's
are
a fact.
some girls. There are some girls who have higher sex drive
That's
than
some.
men.
That's not. That's
Did
not
you
the
hear what I
average. That's
said?
some.
You ignore what I
You know?
said. I said that
Nah.
men have a higher sex drive than women. I didn't say all men have a higher sex drive than every last single female. That's the whole point of what I'm saying. Is that
I'm saying we have the same equal amount of sex drive. You know.
no,
We don't. We don't.
We don't.
Men on
Men have the
average have
highest
higher
sex
sex drives. Just like on average, a guy is the average dude is stronger than the average woman.
The average dude is thinking about sex
That's-
more than the average woman. So with men wanting sex more than women, women drive up the price. It's supply and demand. So it's capitalism. So if the women know these guys need sex, they not just want, men literally need sex more than women. If that's the case, that means they get to drive up the price and get it. So they be asking for a lot for sex because they don't need it as much as we do. They do not need it as much as we do. So they got the power. But let's say if it's a woman who got a high sex drive, she needs it just as much as other guys. I mean, it's just as much as the men. But she has herd immunity. See, you gonna be like, wait, she has a high sex drive, so that means I can get her. Wrong. Because you won't be, because the other women won't do that for you. You get what I'm saying? So you might look at it and be like, well, if she has a high sex drive, that means she's on the same, she has the same, I have an advantage on her because now she has a high sex drive than me. Wrong, because the other women don't have that. So she could say, oh, I'm going to hold out. And then you be like, but you need to have sex just like me. And she'd be like, yeah, so what? But I got plenty of guys I can have sex with. So she can hold out because she got plenty of other options. It's herd immunity. You gonna go to another girl and she be like, nah, you gonna get all these rejections. So even though that girl got a higher sex drive than you, she still got you outbeat because the other women don't.
Damn, bangers. Dropping them bombs.
Just being honest, says it's 50-50. What you mean it's 50-50?
I wish it was 50-50.
Men have a higher sex drive than women. You can just look at that's basic knowledge. You can look it up. Anybody will tell you, not just anybody. Like the professionals will tell you. Don't take my word for it, huh?
Common sense.
See, yeah, you gotta beg your girl for sex sometimes. She ain't never gotta beg you, right? She ever begged you?
Like twice.
Huh?
I only did that like twice.
Yeah, cause but you the king around here. You the king. Got those Rocky Mountain oysters.
But I want to tell something to you. I think you missing something like in your previous conversation. You missing something like women are not us.
What
That's
you
one
mean?
thing. Like you got to get meaning they not us. They don't think like
Yep.
us. They don't move like us. they don't experience like us. So the way you look at you is not the way they look at you. Like,
Yes.
like you might look at yourself like, man, I ain't even all that, man. I ain't got nothing. I ain't really doing anything. I'm not even that handsome or anything like that. But they will look at you. They will see something in you that they like, and your confidence might be like down here, and they might look at you like you up here.
Yeah, but that's rare. It's more likely to be the other way around when you think highly of yourself and you're like, man, this guy ugly, he look like a troll. That's more likely
For who?
for a man. It's more likely for the women to undervalue a man than for them to overvalue the man. But you're absolutely right. They don't just because you how you
I
feel
agree with
about
that.
yourself don't have anything to do with how they feel about you. Like
Yeah.
if a woman had low self esteem, right? And you seen her, you're not gonna be like, oh man, I'm not even interested. She got low self esteem. You ain't gonna do that. You think the women do that? They look at you because they want you for you. I mean, they like you for what they like. If they see a guy, let's say Chad Tatum, whatever, Channing Tatum. I really think his name was Chad and Tatum. Channing Tatum, right? They see him, they wet. They not looking at like, oh wait, does he have low self esteem?
I mean, attraction matters.
Yeah.
People like the people they're attracted to.
Yeah.
That like, but for the most part, women ain't us. Like they not thinking like that most of the time, unless they're like our age or something like that. But
Women
older
aren't
women
like
don't
us.
really
They're
think
more
like that.
extreme.
What you say?
I said women aren't like us. They're more extreme. Yo, what's up, Goldmouth?
What you mean?
They're more extreme. Oh yeah, Goldmouth. I'm working on them tracks in a minute. I just got to get that. I just got a couple days off work just now, and I still got some other stuff I'll do. I had to get my vehicle fixed and stuff like that. But yeah, women are more extreme in the sense like you look up you can look this up. There's women like they did experiments. The women are worse than the men. Meaning the men did when they looking for a mate, they be like, okay, she looks decent, cool, and they ready to get married. With the women, it's way worse. They want a guy specific. Like if a guy, like let's say if a guy has a height preference for women, right? What would his height preference be? Normally they'll say, "Oh, my height or shorter," right?
Like 5'6", 5'7", or higher.
Oh, so you want them taller? Yeah, but you
I
like
mean,
6'5".
5'6" for a woman is like regular height.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5'6". That's like the average.
No,
Yeah.
but you said or taller. You didn't say or shorter. That's why I said you like them
Oh,
taller.
I'm speaking as like I'm saying as like some every other guy would want, not me personally.
Oh, what I'm saying is like most men, they don't say a specific height. They'll say, shorter than me. Oh, my height is shorter. Somewhere around
Yeah,
my height. They don't have a
yeah.
specific. But what women say,
They
6'3",
have to be
six
taller.
four. They give you a specific height.
Or something like that.
6'10". I need 7'3", 7'5". They give you a
Those are
specific height.
unrealistic.
It isn't.
Well,
Those are just unrealistic bitches right there, man.
But I'm saying the average woman gives you a specific height. They don't just say taller than me. They say
Yeah,
there,
6 foot such and such.
there's a reason though. There's a
They
reason
more
though.
they more in terms of they're more picky. They way more picky than men. In terms of looks,
Well,
money, and status. They like men ain't worried about your status, men ain't worried about your money. They worry about your looks, and then after that it's your personality. Women they worry about your looks, money, status, then personality comes way at the end.
well, they have to
yeah.
though. They have to be though, because the way our society works, they have to do that. You know.
Not necessarily. They
Yeah.
don't have to.
I think it
But
started off with that. Like you said that women have to do it based off our society. No, I don't think the women are reacting to the society. I think the society is reacting to the women. Think about
Nah,
it.
I think that's their upbringing. That's most of them women upbringing. Because if they go if the first thing We can't even count looks because everybody looking for somebody that's attractive.
When
Everybody doing
when I
that.
say I count looks, it's only because they're so picky in terms of looks. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's not
but
just like with a man, he just like, okay, she's average, cool, I'm good. So we
yeah,
really shouldn't count looks for men, because men are so lenient when it comes to looks.
yeah,
But
but you can't even count looks for me because that's something everybody is doing. Now, when it comes to women, like just looking after they see if they see a dude that's attractive, they looking for how much money he got in the bank account or something like that, right?
Yeah.
That's mostly that's mostly because of like the women they grew up around telling them like, hey, if a man ain't got no money, he ain't shit, or if he can't do this for you, he ain't shit and shit like that. So then they start looking for dudes who can provide for them and shit like that.
uh, this is what my sister told me. My sister told me
Don't
that
believe the
man
women.
when she worked for a man, right? She working to build a brand, you know? And she said
It's a
that's what she
business.
told me.
Told you.
She told
It's a
she told
business.
me she literally told me if I'm gonna have somebody else's last name, that last name has to get me somewhere. I was like,
Exactly. But do you think that people think that it started off as society made women that way? How did it start off is that's not true. Women started it off and it made society that way. Think about it like this. Who came first? Males or females?
Females.
Females came first. It started off as the first creatures was asexual. Then you get
Yeah.
females, and then you get males. So the females created the males. Okay, how did men become? How it happened before we became humans, but while there's certain creatures that are sexually dimorphic. Y'all know what sexual dimorphism is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, for the people that don't know, that means that the genders, the sex are different enough where you could tell different just by sight. So the men are different enough from women. We could tell just by looking. We like with the dogs, you gotta look under and look at the crotch or something like that to find out whether it's male or female, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to do that with people with sexually dimorphic or birds. You know, like a peacock. You seen peacocks, right?
Mm.
Okay, you can tell the difference between a male and a female, right?
I probably wouldn't. Somebody else probably would.
Okay, well, the one that you thinking of, the peacocks with the tails, that's the males. The females don't look nothing like that. They're not all bright blue
Like
with all this color.
brown.
They
I
just a
think.
brown. They just a plain. They look plain as hell. They're sexually dimorphic.
Mm.
The crabs. There's crabs with
Oh,
the
fish too,
huh?
like fish.
Yeah, some of them's like that, like anglerfish. They're sexually
Yeah, some
dimorphic.
like most some fish that's really brightly colored be males, and then the plain looking ones be females.
It's mostly that. It's mostly the males, and I think the same way with humans. The males are the attractive ones. We say the females are the attractive ones, but I think the males are the attractive ones. If you look at the like sexually dimorphic organisms, it's
Yeah.
almost always the males that look more attractive. But why do we say that the females look more attractive? Obviously, because we're biased, because we're humans. If I got a whole bunch of testosterone and I want to have sex with a female, obviously I'm gonna think a female is more attractive than a male. That just
Mm.
comes with just being horny. So I'm gonna look at females and be like, oh man, they look so good. But I guarantee you, an alien come down to Earth and be looking like, look at these ones. These ones are big. They got muscles. Men got a lot of stuff, right? Men got a lot of
Hey,
attractive features. The
that would
standards,
be
huh?
that would be a good question to ask somebody that's bisexual.
Nah, because they live in our society, so they're gonna be influenced by that. You got to get
Yes
somebody that
and
never,
no, because they like both sexes. So
but they still
whichever
influenced by
one,
society.
Well, the thing about
I
someone who's bisexual is
disagree
that
slightly.
And you don't
is
know what
that
they might still have a bias or a preference.
yeah, like someone can say they're bisexual, but their preference is still more feminine. So men who have more feminine features,
Yeah.
um, and then women who are feminine as well,
You got
or
to get
vice
somebody that's
versa.
not human, to be honest.
You right.
Like for
You right,
instance, like we look at,
my
huh?
go ahead.
No, I kept thinking. Yo, go ahead. You, who's?
All right. So, you right because my friend she told me like the other day that she was pansexual, but I've never known that because the only time I've ever seen her date anybody was a dude. So I just thought she was straight. But then she told me her entire life she's been pansexual and shit like that, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
So she's right about that.
Yes,
Yeah,
but if
but
you
everybody
pansexual, it's gonna
has a
be easier for you to
preference,
get a man. So you probably more so date a man, unless you're a woman. Even though a woman, it still be easier to get a man, but it's not gonna be hard to get a woman as a woman. Think about it. It's not that many lesbians, but you always see lesbian already got girlfriends. How is that?
Apparently they make out in the bathrooms in high school. I didn't know that.
You know why? It's it's only a few lesbians, but they
So they're
all
more
got
sexual.
girlfriends because our standards for women's looks are so low, and the standards for men's looks is so high. So when we see a woman and she's a 6, we look at her like a 10.
I think you got that reversed.
Think about it like, oh, you think the standards for men is low?
When
No,
it comes
it's
to
it,
like looks, yeah.
well, no. What
Where
he
you
means
get
by
that
the
from? What
standards
world are
of
you
men are
living in?
high. It's like women want men to have a certain. Let's say like someone who's a 10 who will be like a 10 would be uh Brad Pitt. Like 10 if you don't look like that Brad Pitt, if you don't look like that 10, you're gonna be considered lower. Like that's what he. I think I get what he's
Well,
trying to say.
I'll give you an example. Check this out. If the standards for men in terms of looks was low, that would literally translate into a lot of men looking attractive, right? But we don't think men look attractive. If we
What?
thought that just
I'm slightly confused.
if the
Like,
standards are low, if the threshold is low, that means the success rate is going to be high, right? This is basic
Meg,
math.
you talking
Meg,
about the threshold for how men look to women?
Meg.
Just
You can't
women
say
and
we.
men.
Meg, you can't say we because not all men think like you. You know what I mean?
No, what I'm
This is
saying is
like on a
this.
primal level, dude.
What I'm saying is the threshold in terms of men's looks is higher than women. If it was lower than women, then that would mean that we would find more men attracted than women. That's just
All right, hold on. You talking about the way men look to women, not
no to
just
everybody.
the way men look in general.
The way men look to everybody in comparison to the way women look to everybody. The standards for women is lower than the standards for men. If it was reversed, then we would think that the men are more attractive.
That
Here's
makes
why I
no sense.
disagree with that. Here's why I disagree with that. Because women out here getting fake ass and fake titties and fake lips and
You talking about something
redoing
else.
their entire face and all that shit just to look a certain way.
You're talking about something else then. I'm saying that
How's it different?
you're talking I'm talking about the looks threshold to where let's say we got this bar right here. We would say that let's say it's a female, the threshold right here. She's attractive when she gets past this threshold, right? With the men, that threshold is up here.
Oh, all right.
Like for us
All
to
right.
even consider them attractive. I'm not talking about, oh, I'm trying to attract somebody, so I got an unrealistic standard of what I think beauty is. Like I'm not
Yeah,
talking about trying to
you
look
now.
perfect. I'm talking about just the standard of is she attractive or not is way down here. Most men would say 80% of women are attractive, or at least somewhat attractive, right? Without
Yeah,
the surgery.
I get you now.
But
Because a dude can literally see a girl that's like a 4 in the face, right? But if she got a fat ass and like some big titties or something like that, he'll probably be like, "Yo, she look good, bro. Like, hey, she
that's what I'm
looking good."
saying. the standards for the women is lower. So with sexually dimorphic creatures, right? Most of the times, almost all the time, it's the males that look more attractive. The crabs that had the big claws, it's the males. The hummingbirds, the long tails, those are the males. It's the males that almost always are the more attractive ones. And we can tell because we from the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But do you think that the peacocks is looking at the male peacocks like, ooh, look at their tail? They looking at that plain brown bird, the female peacock, like, ooh, look at how brown she is. They got the tails to attract those plain birds. So with humans,
there's a reason for that. But there's a reason for that.
I'm saying it's the same thing with
taken
humans.
out first, so they protect the females. That's one of the reasons.
So the male get picked off first, yeah.
Yeah, like the reason is that if you look that good, right? That means the enemy will go after you first. And then if you can survive the enemy, you can take care of it.
Yeah, but if that means you have a higher chance of dying, that's why more men die in general.
You don't need as men. You don't need many. You don't need men as much as women in terms of procreation because women got to carry the child. Right. So, in terms of like, okay, so humans are sexually dimorphic, but we already know for a fact that almost all the times when they're sexually dimorphic, it's almost always the males are more attractive. So coming into it just from just knowing that we're sexually dimorphic, that would mean that not 100%, but it's most likely that the males are the attractive ones. But if we're biased, we won't know that.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
We don't know because we're biased. We're biased towards women because most men are heterosexual and most men are really horny. So they're gonna look at women as the shit. They're not really looking at men.
Well, that's not me though. So
and look what they're looking for with women. If in order for a woman to be attractive, we looking does she have a nice butt?
Oh,
nice
Entity
breasts.
said something right, or he said something truthful.
This would
no.
This would.
Oh, never. You go ahead, Mean.
Huh?
Sorry.
What you saying?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah, you're probably gonna read it out anyway, so you go ahead.
Okay, so men look at women. They looking for hourglass shape, butt, breast, and if you just got like a face with it like that doesn't have a lot of flaws and they good, right? And they'll be like, oh, she a 10. I ain't talking about like she just got if she don't have no flaws in the face, oh, she a 10. That's what we look for with women, right? What do they look for with men? That's just okay. Let me see. Butt, breast, hourglass shape, nice face. That's 4 different features we looking for from women, right? What they looking for from the men? They supposed to have an inverted triangle shape. They supposed to be muscular. They gotta have a square jaw, right? Square
Get that,
chin.
Captain America look.
Yeah, square chin, broad shoulders, square hairline. You know what I'm saying? That's 6 right there off the rip.
Deep voice.
Well, no, you ain't gonna know their voice by looking at them. But
no,
they're looking for height.
I was looking at this booty call. My bad.
You gotta be tall, right? That's 7 off the rip. We're asking for more of the men than we're asking for the women. In terms of what this attract.
Are you talking about just strictly physically?
Yeah. We're asking for more from the men. Okay, so he's tall, broad shoulders, square chin, square jaw, inverted V shape, meaning he got smaller hips and broader shoulders, square hairline, brow ridges is another one. That's 8. They look for that, like how much your brow, like you got a bone like underneath your brow, how much that sticks out. They looking for that. They looking for what else?
I don't know.
You think they don't see that?
They looking at your eyebrows like his.
No, not your
sticking out?
eyebrow. Your brow
it's the
ridge.
face. It's the face and
it's the shape of your face. It's part of the shape of your face. your brow ridge, not your actual eyebrow, not the hair. It's like a bone underneath it. That it's like a visor almost.
Yeah, like some people, they say some people have sunken in eyebrows. You see, like it's dark shadows. Like that's that bone. That's really where the eyebrows are.
Yeah, like if you look at a picture of a Neanderthal, that fucking part be sticking all the way out here.
Yeah, that's what they looking for. They don't want it sticking out that far, but I'm saying they looking for a defined brow ridge. It don't have to be huge. If it's huge, then you didn't went past the diminishing returns. They looking for, so that's 8 features I just brought up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but with women, it's 4.
I mean, I gotta give a little pushback on that because
go ahead.
We kind of looking for the same thing too, man. We look at it. We look at a girl's first off ass and titties. That's number 1. Then we looking at her waist. Then we looking at her legs. Then we looking at her feet. Then we looking at her hair.
Wait,
then
feet? People look at feet?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, only if she's wearing like some type of shoes to show her feet.
Then I don't really care, but
No. The
dudes out here that care about feet.
Yeah, the people with foot fetishes. How many guys like that?
Not people with foot fetishes. Now you ain't gotta have a foot fetish in order for you to care if whether or not the girl you find attractive has good looking feet or not.
So you think women ain't looking at hair?
Yeah, they are. But I'm saying we doing that.
To the same extent that they doing it.
Probably not, but we are doing it.
Yeah, we doing it, but that's the point.
Whether you admit it or not, or you know it or not, or it's conscious in your mind or not,
I know we doing it. I didn't say we ain't doing it. I'm saying that they're doing it far worse for the men. The men standards is far lower than the women. They're not looking for perfection. They look at a few features and that's it. The women looking at a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm not saying that we don't do it. If that's what you thought, we do it. I'm saying men might look for 4 different things. If she got that, she's straight. You know what I'm saying? If women look for 10 different things. You know what I'm saying? I done
did it before.
Huh?
I done did that before.
Yeah. So I'm saying like women just have higher standards. Like women say they picky. How can men be looking at how can it be higher standards for women, but the women the ones that picky? That don't even make sense. Beggars can't be choosers, right?
Mm.
So if the people who have if people are picky, that means they're the ones with the lowest standards that we have the lowest standards for. Otherwise, they couldn't be picky. If we wasn't picking them because our standards were so high, how could they be picky if we wasn't even picking them? They picky because we have low standards and we picking all of them.
Yeah.
So the standards for men's looks is higher. How many men actually how many like women want guys that's like 6'5"? I mean, we'll say 6'2". How many men are actually 6'2"? It's under 10%.
That's
it's
the
like
minority.
5%, something like that. I think the men that's 6 foot and up only make up 10% of the country. Only 10% of the country. So that tells you right there, you just knocked out 90% of the population with just height alone. But with women, men don't say if you over 6 foot. The women ain't getting wiped out like that. The men get wiped out like that.
Well, most women are under 6 foot, and most women that like men want the complete opposite of them.
Most men are under 6 foot.
If they short, they're gonna want a dude that's taller than them.
So if a woman is tall, she want a dude short. You said they want the opposite. Tall women want short guys.
Hey, 5'9" woman be like
tall women with short dudes though.
You know why? Because they had to give up.
Help. That ain't something
they had to give up.
You can't change your height, but still.
If a woman is 6'5", she probably ain't gonna find a guy that's 6'7", because it's hardly any guys that like that anyway.
Man, I think you're overcomplicating this, though, man.
Nah, you can't handle it.
Nah, look, I did what?
We didn't even bring up the race thing. You want to make this complicated.
Yes.
Talk about things you can't change.
Asians are at the bottom, and then black men are at the are right above. Of Asians are at the bottom, then black men are right above them. Like Asian women don't even want Asian men. It's crazy.
I'm not sure that has anything to do with physical looks.
But you said like you said it was about height though. You said height is something you can't change.
Talking about height?
No. When you brought up height, that's why I said racist. Racist, you can't change your race. That's another thing you can't change. That's just your genetics.
Yeah, if you
There's nothing really you can do about that.
If you Asian, he said, nah, black men doing good. No, black men is here's what he's missed with entity is where entity is making the mistake. I said Asian men are at the bottom. Yeah, they're at the bottom. I didn't say black men are doing just as bad as Asians, because the gap between how bad the Asians are doing is huge. Asian women don't want Asian men. Look it up. Like it's like they want white guys. White men are at the top. They killing it. Black men are.
That's a societal problem. That's a systemic societal problem.
I think so. But because we look at white people as like this is the standard for what a high superior person should look like.
Yeah,
I do think that's a problem with society standards and whatnot. I do believe that. But yeah. Asians are at the bottom. Like it's plenty of women, Asian women, like I don't want an Asian man. It's crazy. And black men are like they say black men are doing good. Black men are doing way better than Asian men. But that don't mean we're doing good. You gotta compare us to if you compare us to white men, they blow us out the water. Everybody want a white guy. They don't want no black guys. You know what I'm saying? Like when they like that whole BBC thing, that's a myth. It's a myth.
Well, people that's ain't just another way to fetishize black men.
Right, it's a myth. I'm not saying it's a myth that black guys don't have BBCs. We all got them, you know, including me. But no, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. But the point is, people are not rushing the black guys for BBCs. You know what I'm saying? There's a few women that do that, but that's very rare. Most people stick with their race. Except for the Asian women. They want white guys. They love them.
My family to be in trouble with me. I don't want to be different. I'll stick to my own race. I don't want to stand out.
I don't, but the problem is it's hard to get somebody that's not the same race as me. They don't give me. First off, it's hard to get somebody the same race as me. So now I'm dealing an uphill battle with black
it's
women.
an uphill battle.
yo, Meg.
What's up?
You kicking all this knowledge, and you still don't have no girl? What's if you have all this knowledge, why are you not getting these girls, man?
Man, they dumping me. I just got dumped by a girl.
And stuff like that, you know?
They dumping me. They know that they keep saying, yo, I could do better than you. It's like, yo, I'm about to get me a white guy. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Last relationship, man.
They discriminate. Now, you said I'm kicking all this knowledge. What I want people to understand is having knowledge don't mean it's going to work out for you. Like, if you know, let's say this bottle, right? I know how to take the top off. But if I'm not strong enough, am I going to be able to get the top off this thing?
Nah.
It's certain tools you need to get certain jobs done. Certain things you can't think your way out of it. You know what I mean? Like if you know, okay, this game's about looks. You ain't got the looks, you just know you ain't winning. You smart enough to know you ain't gonna win.
Yeah.
Like if you a gambler, right? Sometimes you know there's certain hands you just gonna lose. That's simple. It is
play at your level though.
Huh?
Play at your level.
That's the best thing to do. Like if you might have to get like some girls that's like disfigured or something like that. That might be your game right there. You know what I'm saying?
You that low, man?
Hey man, not everyone's created equal.
Yeah, that's the truth. Nobody, people aren't created equal. There could be a guy look just like me. He's 2 inches taller. He's cleaning the house. I mean, he's 5'5". Mean's only 5'3", so he's a piece of garbage. At least this guy 5'5", he's cleaning house. You know what I mean? It's that simple. So if I'm smart enough to know that I need to get leg lengthening surgery, I'm smart enough to know that. But I don't know. But that's not a guarantee. Like if
I'm pretty sure I went some girls you done talk to that do like you.
What you mean?
It could be girls at your job that like you or something like that, or whatever. I know you done talk to some girls that has that's liked you.
Yeah, what you mean? I never said I was an incel.
No, I'm not saying you that. I didn't say that.
I know you didn't say that, but I'm saying like some people thought I was an incel just because I brought them up.
No, what I'm saying is there should be no reason for you to not like have a girl. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
Oh, me?
I was talking around it, yeah.
Why me?
I mean,
I'm saying why can't I be one of them guys that can't get a girl? Why can't I be an incel?
You probably is.
Nah.
I don't know.
No, I'm saying like you wouldn't know. Cause it's sometimes it could be a guy who just ain't doing good because of whatever reason. It could be a psychological
from what
reason.
you said tonight, it seemed like you is.
No, just knowing the information don't mean that you are.
Yeah, you're right.
Look, I didn't say it was huh?
Have you ever heard them dudes talk about women though?
Yeah, cause they pissed off. You fucking right.
Yeah, it's one of the most funniest.
We owe it.
Pathetic things I've heard in my life.
They owe us.
But what you think? How you think women talk about men and they do it, and women can get sex from men?
Yeah, they do it the same way.
But and the funny thing is, they talk crap about the men super hard, and they can have sex with the guys and have relationship with the guys. The guys who talk crap about women, they can ignore it. They going years without sex. They need to be more pissed off, right?
I think that's just a not. I guess a societal thing. I think that's thanks to social media. Like people are just that are more of an asshole. They're more willing to just be mean in general and be disrespectful. So I think the level of disrespect has just gone down. So I wish I could like form it into words, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. Like, because I'm younger, I think I'm younger than all you guys, so it's probably a bit different. But like people
Wheeler,
around,
right?
What are you saying? You're muted. What'd you say?
You're older than Joey Wheeler?
Yeah, I'm older than Joey Wheeler. He's like 15.
Okay, yeah, okay, good.
But no, but it's just
me though.
Wait, what?
I said you probably not that much younger than me though.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
No, I'm 22.
Okay, you almost my age.
No, I'm not mean. Stop.
I'm 24,
Stop.
man. You're only 2 years.
No, it's just that.
Aren't you like 33 or 34 or something like that?
No,
that's Uber.
No, I'm 24.
Nah, man, you at least 30.
Where you get that from?
From you.
How?
You ain't said your age in a long time, man, but it's been about 4 years since you said you was 26.
When I said I was 26, I said I'm about to be 26 in about 6 years. That's what I said back then. Yeah, somebody said I'm 17. I ain't no 17. I ain't no 33. I'm never gonna be 33. I had to cuss this girl out. I had to cuss this girl out because of that, right? I'm in the store listening to Mariah. I'm in the store. I'm closing the store. I'm listening to Mariah Carey, right? And it's a song produced by Jermaine Dupri, and he goes, "Y'all know what this is? I thought somebody was in the store trying to rob me. I flipped around like, oh shit!" and Then I realized, oh, that's the music, right? So I was telling this girl what happened. I said, yo, I thought we was getting robbed the other day. And I told her the story. And she says, who's Jermaine Dupri? I said, did you ever fucking call me old? And then she said, I ain't call you old. I said, you told me you didn't know who Jermaine Dupri was. And then she says, I don't. And I said, because only old people know who he is? You know what I mean? Like, don't ever call me old. Hey, I was ready to fight her. You know what I mean?
Man.
Somebody said nobody under 35 listens to Mariah Carey. I'm way under 35.
A lot of gay people listen to Mariah Carey. What are you talking about?
Okay, I was born in the early 2000s. No, I'm playing. I was born in the 90s.
Man,
what's up?
Do you have a college degree?
I'm a millennial. And no, I don't have a college degree. They're gonna say I'm a boomer. I'm a millennial. Mariah Carey washed. So what?
Hey, you Walking Dead when it come back this Sunday?
What you say?
You gonna watch The Walking Dead when it come back?
It's coming back.
Yeah.
This Sunday?
Was it a mid-season finale?
Yeah.
That they did? Oh, okay.
Oh man, I gotta catch up. Maybe I should, cause I mean that was some of my biggest videos.
What season did you leave off on?
First season. No, I don't know. I don't know what season I left off.
Wasn't it season 4, 3 or 4?
Something like that.
Was it like season 5? Because I know they're like season 10.
They was in Alexandria when I left off. Right when this is right when Michonne started, you know, when Michonne got with Rick. Like she was smashing him extra hard, like that part. That's when I got to.
Yeah, that's a long ass time ago.
I thought it was over. It's still going.
Yeah.
People still watching. It still got a big audience.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna say this. I didn't watch season probably 8 or 9 because they was just bad, right? But I did keep up to date with them somehow.
People said I was born looking old. I'm not gonna lie.
You don't even look.
People always
you look older. You looked older back in the old Meanstream days, like 2014, 2015, than now.
People always say I looked older than what I really was. Like when I was like 17, some kid said, "Sir," and I was like, "Sir, you gonna make me drop you?" I was looking behind me. I'm like, "Oh, who you talking to? You ain't talking to me. You about to get popped." I went for my strap. I went right for my scrap.
Pull the strap out on him.
Yeah, I was gonna pull a scrap. I was gonna up the tool on him. So who you talking to? Man got some children we don't know about. Now, I ain't got no kids. I need to get some kids, but I ain't got them right now. Somebody said Mean the Boomer. You were out here with Bernie.
No, that's Uber. Uber was Bernie.
One day I'm gonna look my age. Once I turn a certain age, they're gonna be like, "Yo, you look around this age," but then I'm gonna stay that age, and I'm gonna stay looking the same.
You're 30. You're 30. Don't worry, I got you, man. Your secret stays with me.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream.
Man, big.
I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream.
Remember when you used to do the videos in the kitchen?